Lord. Oh God. You guys wanted me to go over this. You guys have no idea how many people I've gotten DMing me to go over this. I have not seen this at all, by the way. I just did a Gilbert Arenas video, which now I'm like, when am I going to post that one? Because there's another Gilbert Arenas video relation to the Spurs. It was literally a video, which I got it pre-recorded. I'm going to eventually post it, but he was basically saying that like it was rigged. The Spurs getting Wemby was rigged or whatever, which completely contradicted what he said a couple weeks ago when he said that if it was rigged, it would go to Houston. It's Gilbert. Who cares? I don't know. But I have not seen this. Why does this guy wear a crown? Nobody knows this clown. Dude. Okay, Chad is really upset and really angry. I have not seen it. It's hilarious. Okay, I have not seen this. Mccants a Pop hater. Okay, just out of curiosity, I want to look up Mccants stats in the NBA. Let's see. Minnesota, he only lasted 4 seasons. This is why I didn't know him. I did not know him. So I'm thinking that like I'm just a terrible NBA fan. But yeah, this is why I didn't know him. He lasted 4 years or 4 seasons. He averaged 10 points per game. Which ain't bad. Did injuries mess him? Why didn't he play? I don't know. I have no idea. I know nothing about him. I'll be honest with you guys. Nothing about him. If you want to teach me, chat, you can post things in the chat. I'll read them as it goes on. But yeah, so let's go ahead and listen to what he has to say, I suppose. All right. Okay. More Pop hate apparently. Before that, recording for YouTube. Hey, YouTube. ClanTheMerchFan.com, okay? Link in the description. Just got an order, actually, like a couple minutes ago on live. So I appreciate the love, guys. So if you want to support, link in the description. All right, okay. All right. Enough of that. Listen, you guys ready? All right.
I'm thinking that Pop was
on his way
a bad coach.
Why would you think that?
Because he's just been losing without good players.
The finesse is
when you're losing without good players, it's like
serious?
It's like, all right.
Is that a serious statement he made?
I don't. Can I do this? Am I going to survive through this? It gets better? Dude, he just said Pop is a bad coach because he's losing without good player. What? Guys, I don't. We're 15 seconds in. Okay.
Yeah.
No, he's serious about everything. Do you honestly believe that?
Yeah. Can I continue?
Okay, I'll let you go.
Can I continue? So just like Doc Rivers, you know, when you don't got the Hall of Fame type players, you go on this skid and not performing up to the par of your championships. So Pop, since when? What, Kawhi?
Can I? Okay, guys, I'm gonna go through it. I just can't. Doc Rivers? Doc Rivers can't win with anybody. What do you mean this championship Doc Rivers has 1 ring. He has 1. That's his career, the 1 ring. That's it. Even with talent, he hasn't done anything. What are we talking about? Even with talent, Doc hasn't done anything. He has 1 ring.
We ain't seen nothing. And then, like Gil just said, literally, you've been tanking this whole time and we ain't been paying attention. But now we want to give him credit for being a good coach. You want to give him credit for being a good coach because he don't got no good players and he not winning.
Huh?
No, he has good players.
Huh?
What a good player. Why you got the #1 pick?
Because he tanked for the #1
They
pick.
have good players in the Spurs.
So adding Wemby with the little bit of pieces that they got around, they're gonna add a couple more pieces. They could be good like they was when Sean Elliott and David Robinson, they add a couple more pieces. But until then, you know, haters gonna hate. You know what I'm saying? But I know how to back my shit up. Like, I know.
What is he talking about? What is he talking about? First, if you paid attention to the Spurs at all this season, you guys remember, like, you remember how I was arguing with a lot of Spurs fans because I said we need to lose, and the Spurs would win games that they should have lost. Also, I mean, if you look at I don't have it up because I was not expecting for this take to be this stupid, okay? But you guys, we went over this before. If you look at the analytics, there was literally analytics out there showing like how teams play against good competition versus how they play against bad competition. And it was shown that the San Antonio Spurs always plays to their competition, which would insinuate that they're better or they're outperforming what they actually should be doing during a tanking season. So yes, Popovich did have them playing above what they were even supposed to be good enough, like at all. Like they weren't even supposed to be as good as they were playing. Whew, wow.
I know Greg Popovich ain't no goddamn good coach.
Oh, God.
You know he's not a good coach?
He's bugging. He done doubled down.
You got 3 excellent.
But who made them in the So Tony, since you say that, right? So was Tony Parker projected to be a Hall of Famer when he got drafted?
Nope. Is he a Hall of Famer right now?
He's gonna be a Hall of Famer. Let's stop the bullshit.
I'm not stopping nothing. I'm asking a question.
Yes.
Tony Parker is a Hall of Famer. Absolutely, yes.
Not a Hall of Famer right now.
He's a Hall of Famer.
He's not a Hall of Famer right now.
Is he serious? This dude can't be serious, bro. Is he serious? This is wild. I never seen anything like this. It's like he played in the NBA. I mean, 4 seasons, but like, God, it's like they just got this dude off of the corner. What?
Ginobili.
Will be a Hall of Famer.
Was he projected to be a Hall of Famer?
No.
He was a second round pick.
Yes.
How many people are projected to be Hall of Famers?
A lot of people.
Tim Duncan was the first pick.
Was Tracy McGrady projected to be a Hall of
You gotta pay
Famer?
attention to what he's saying.
You're not understanding what he's saying.
Yeah,
the only person that they got that was good was Tim Duncan.
But you're not understanding what I'm saying. You're not understanding what I'm saying.
Being Hall of Famers.
Yeah, but you're not coaching these guys that you got now into being Hall of Famers.
How you know that?
What are you talking about? Yeah, you haven't watched one game. You just said you haven't watched a game. What is he talking about?
What do you mean? How they tank the season? He just tanked the season.
They tanked the season before.
Man got 5
The
championships.
year before that. What was last
Man
year?
got 5 championships.
What was
you
last
talking
year?
about 1-2 seasons. Man got
The
5
reason, the reason that nobody,
5.
in my opinion, the reason nobody's saying anything is because of what he's already done.
Exactly.
He's not somebody where he hasn't proven himself. He's already been proven. Like, it's done. Pop, great coach.
You've been proving it when you
deal.
had a full plate.
What was the
done
4? He cooked it.
He was
He
the
cooked
chef.
the plate.
Bro.
He set the table.
He was the chef.
The talent.
He cooked it.
Who's the
Yeah.
talent?
Who's on the team? What are y'all?
You do not create a dynasty without being a good coach. You can't, just like we just looked at a video of what Danny Green said, there's no cutting corners when he coaches guys. You can't cut corners. That's how Tim Duncan is. You do not win that many championships without being a good coach, no matter how much talent you have. You just don't. It doesn't happen. You have to be a very good coach to win that many championships. Period. That's absolutely crazy, dude. Not only that, even without Duncan, the Spurs were projected to win at least a couple more championships. That's wild.
He made the ingredients.
After they won in '99?
How did they get Tim
Bro,
Duncan? You're not even hearing what
I heard you said they tanked for
They
Tim
had
Duncan.
56 wins.
Yes, and then they won. You're moving the goalpost.
No, they're tanked to 20 games.
Right?
Yes.
So they can get Tim Duncan.
Yes.
Add him with the 56 wins.
Yes.
Championship.
Yes. Then after that, what happened?
Championship.
The next year. No. The next year was there a championship? Was there a championship
No,
the next year?
What is this? What am I watching? Oh my God, I'm losing brain cells. What? Dude, this is the type of person that just like, it's just like all these whataboutisms, bro. Like you will never be able to convince this type of dude. He already decided he hates Pop. Pop sucks. Like, there's nothing, you can't sway him. It's going to be all these whataboutisms. Everything that he says. What about this? Well, what about that? Well, they won in 99. But did they win in 2000? Did they win in 2001? Did they win in 2002? Yeah, they couldn't take down the Lakers. Well, they beat them in 2003. Oh, okay. But what happened in 2004, though? It's like, well, I mean, they didn't make it in 2004. They won in 2005. Oh, okay. And what about 2006? It was 7 years. What was going on with Pop? 7 years and not winning a championship? He's not a great coach. Like, well, I mean, 2014. I mean, they could have won 2013, 2014. I mean, they had, I don't know, a great historic finals run. I mean, record margin, actually. Oh, really? Oh, that's crazy. But what about 2015? Like, this dude sucks. What is this? This is crazy. What is this?
David Robinson, all those old guys left.
I understand how many they got. When
Okay.
they won in 99, did they win in 2000?
No.
Did they win in 2001?
No.
Did they win in 2002?
Why?
Did they? Anybody? Why?
Dude, I called it. I have not seen this video. I promise, guys, I have not pre-watched. I called it. I did not pre-watch. I promise you. I called it. I knew it. This is the type of dude he is. I hate people like this. I called it. I knew he was going to do that. It doesn't matter. If Popovich won every single year of his career and lost one of those years, he will harp on the 1 year he lost. It does not matter. I hate people like this, bro. Oh my God. I hate these people. They do the same thing with like people like Michael Jordan. It's like, oh, okay, yeah, Michael Jordan, yeah, he has 6 championships. But what about before he had a good team? Well, he averaged 30 some points, but he couldn't win in the playoffs. I mean, he actually took them to the playoffs. That's pretty impressive in and of itself. What happened when he got to the Wizards? I mean, at 40 years old, he still had pretty good stats. Yeah, but he didn't do nothing though. Like, it doesn't matter. These people suck. Oh my God. This is crazy. I promise I did not pre-watch.
I'm not asking them why. I'm asking questions.
No.
So they didn't. When did they win again?
Everybody only.
When did
one
they
winner
win
every
again,
year.
though?
Only
He doesn't
one
know.
winner
When did they
every
win
year.
again?
2004.
When the
One-
talent had seasoned. The
Who
talent had...
talent? What talent?
What talent? The talent that who picked?
You guys are acting like you don't know.
You-
Tim Duncan, Manu Ginobili,
Second round.
all the guys
Who
who
picked them and coached
they're
them?
at the time that they won the second championship in
Who
Spurs,
picked them
they
and
were
coached them?
seasoned.
Who picked them and coached them?
Listen, bro.
They didn't pick and coach. They
What is that? Listen, what is that? Listen, this is what I'm saying. If he could do it then, why is he not doing it now?
Because he got his
'Cause he
player
got-
now.
No,
Like he
listen,
got
I ain't
Tim
talking about
Duncan.
his player.
Wait, also, hold on. Like 2003, but he had Manu and they had Tony. Dude, 2003, Tim Duncan carried that team, bro. That was all Duncan, okay? That was all Duncan. But it was Popovich to build up those players to become what they became for 2005 to be a thing. Also, hold on, just out of curiosity. Just out of curiosity. I'm just curious. What's going on with this dude? God, Mccants. Stats versus Spurs. Can we find this? Or there's no way of finding this? I don't think there's a way of finding it. I was trying to see what his stats were against the Spurs to see if it's some type of vendetta he has. I don't know what's going on here. This is wild, though. This is wild.
Build around.
Listen, I'm talking about the players
That's
that
something
you
to build
have.
around. They built around Tim Duncan. They're
Listen.
gonna build around this kid.
I understand that.
So has he had the opportunity to build around this kid yet?
He had Kawhi Leonard.
Kawhi left.
Kawhi left.
Exactly.
We went to the Western Conference Finals. Okay, just let him talk. Let him cook.
This is what I'm saying. Like, why did
They weren't trying to build around him.
Listen, man. This is what I'm saying.
They weren't trying
When
to build around
when
him.
you're a
It's
coach
obvious.
and
They traded him.
you have lesser talent, and you go all the way down to the bottom of the pole to take up to get another player that you can build around. Like, you have to show me now that you can win with this new guy, or you're not a good coach.
So has he coached this kid?
This is my perception. It's not gonna line up with y'all's
Has he
perception.
coached this kid yet? Has he coached the
You
potential
haven't
number one
seen nothing
kid?
yet. That's what I'm saying.
Has he
you're
coached
trying-
the potential number one
I
kid yet?
can give my opinion and then not line up with
No,
y'all.
fuck your opinion. The fact is, have this kid been drafted yet?
No, that's why I said
Thanks, Justvic. Justvic says this guy can't be serious. Hate when these people can't put any respect on Pop's name. It's absolutely ridiculous. What is he talking about? Like, has he won with Vic? Has he won with this play? What do you mean? What do you mean? What? Look, all the evidence I need on whether or not is Pop a great coach is every single player that leaves the San Antonio Spurs says he's a great coach. That's all I really need, to be real with you. I've seen it firsthand, but yeah, we can just go by what, people that played under him has said. I mean, even Steven Jackson, guys, as much hate Steven Jackson throws on the San Antonio Spurs, he would never say Pop can't coach. He would never say that. Never. He would never go that stupid. He lies sometimes, but he would never lie to that extent. Never, ever, ever. That's the one thing that he'll say positive about the Spurs is that Popovich can coach. That's literally it. That's crazy. What is this dude talking about? If Pop couldn't coach, you guarantee Steven Jackson would be talking about it.
Said he's not a good coach to me until he wins with this player.
You said he's not a good coach, period. You didn't say that.
I said that I don't think that he's a good coach because he hasn't won with the talent that he doesn't have.
Well,
what standard, guys? The question that needs to be asked to him is, what standard are you putting? What coach has been successful with no talent? What coach has been successful with guys that are 19, 20 years old? What coach? KD came into the league. He didn't make it to the playoffs his first year. Luka didn't. LeBron James didn't. Who are we comparing him to? I mean, because it's really just Pop against himself. That's the gold standard. Who are we comparing him to? What does Phil Jackson do without Jordan, Pippen, Kobe? Exactly. Like, coaches need players. And Popovich has definitely won more games than he should have with less talent. Yeah, that happened. Yeah, even MJ struggled with bad talent. Yeah, MJ was putting up crazy numbers, bro. In the 80s, his averages were wild.
They've had.
He hasn't won with the talent. He doesn't have the talent.
Kawhi Leonard?
Look, they have 4 straight losing seasons.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
4 straight losing seasons.
Kawhi was
Any other coach?
What was Kawhi, guys? 17? 16? Does anyone know in the chat right off the bat before she looks it up? What number was Kawhi? Was it? I can't really remember. He wasn't a lottery, was he? 15. Okay, 15. Okay, I was right there. I thought it was 16 for a minute.
Supposed to get fired, right?
But that's what let you know they're
No.
not paying it back.
No.
Because they're not
No.
going to pay his ass.
So
Not
no.
after you have 5 championships.
straight
no,
losing
that's not how that
seasons?
goes. Not after 5 championships.
Not
that's
after
not how
5
that goes.
championships.
That's not how that goes.
Okay.
I got
It
Kawhi
doesn't
with
make you a
15.
bad coach either.
No.
15 pick in 2011.
15,
So,
yeah.
Y'all
so
tripping.
he has 3 Hall of Famers that wasn't even lottery picks.
I don't give a fuck
You
about
should.
none of that. Because I don't.
It lets you know what type of coach he is.
No, I don't. It
There's
let me
no-
know you
He
have.
was like, I
you
don't
have
care.
Hall of Fame.
He created the
He
Hall of
didn't,
Fame.
he didn't go in there and work with them and put up the shot. They put up their own shots. They made their own skills. They made their own Hall of Fame
they did
pass.
not.
Yes, they did. They're players.
So the
they did
system
not.
They're
that-
players.
So the system
We
they
just
was
talked
in had
about
nothing
system.
to do with it.
We just talked
Did
about
it have
system.
anything to do with their success?
100%. That's
So
why
who
I
created
said
the system?
That's why I said if the system.
Who created the system?
So why is the system not working in the last 4 seasons?
Because it's a different system.
Exactly.
Boy,
So then don't give me this move the goalpost shit.
Why the fuck?
Because y'all talking.
This is wild.
It's a new system now. How is it a new system now? It's all of a sudden a new
It's a
system.
new player.
What do you mean? It's a new. What is it?
He built a system around. Hold on, Gil. Did he not build a system around Tim Duncan?
Yes.
Right.
Tim Duncan not there no more. There's
So
no more system.
therefore, has he had a Tim Duncan again?
No.
No system.
So
He had
therefore,
David Robinson. He built the system around David Robinson.
So no Tim Duncan, no wins.
When David Robinson was leaving, he brought in Tim Duncan. When Tim Duncan got there, everybody else started retiring. And then he got Ginobili and Parker. Second round, late first round, built 5 championships. All 3 of them left at the same time. He never had a chance to get a guy to build around. Now
He tried to do it with Kawhi, which was going to be you know what? Was going to be. We went to the Western Conference Finals. It did. It was successful. Okay, it was successful. But hey, Kawhi and his team sucked.
he has one.
No Tim Duncan, no wins.
So are you saying
that mean?
that
The
Tim-
last 4 seasons.
Why would I wanna win?
The last 4 seasons.
Why would I wanna win?
Why? Because we play to win. That's why you would want to win.
You sound dumb.
You play to win.
Okay,
So
hold on.
What do you mean?
Hold on. All right. What's your favorite team?
I don't have a favorite team.
Who do you like right now?
I don't like nobody.
That is fucking obvious.
Right. All right. How about this? I'm gonna take LeBron off the Lakers. I'm gonna take AD off the Lakers. I'm gonna take D'Lo off the Lakers. If I'm the Lakers, moving the
goalpost, bro. This is a perfect analogy. What do you mean?
Why the fuck do I want to try to win 50 fucking games to get a second round pick? Why?
Yeah.
Why do I want to even try to win
Gilbert?
50-something games to get a second round pick with that fucking lineup? You look stupid. You're getting fired.
We play the game.
Yeah.
No, we play the game for the
game.
By the way, Pop has a lot of times irritated me with some of these lineups because it seemed like he was trying to win. But no, that's a perfect analogy.
To win.
For the future.
We play the game to win.
Organizations.
So was it tanking? So you guys accept this tanking?
Now he's moving the goalpost. Now it's about the tanking. Now tanking is the issue. What is he talking about? No, Gilbert Arenas is absolutely right. You don't have any superstars. The guys that you have on your team that's left are not going to be, maybe some cornerstone guys that can stay with the franchise for a while, but they're not going to be Tim Duncan. I mean, overnight, Malachi Branham isn't going to become like the Tim Duncan of the Spurs. Like, you usually know pretty early on how great a player is. There's a few that you're like, whoa, where'd that come from? Like maybe Giannis, maybe Jokic, right? Like those were like, what the heck? But overwhelmingly, I mean, I would say like 99% of the time, you know if a guy is going to be special coming to the NBA. Like you already know that this is a guy that you're probably going to build around, right? Like, you know, early on, you know, when they're early 20s, right? Like, you know. So yeah, why would you sit around and try to build around? Okay, we're gonna try to build around Blake Wesley. Dang, that didn't work. Well, we got a late lottery pick. All right, we're gonna try to build around Malachi. Why would you do that? That doesn't make. We're gonna build around Keldon. Why would you? Why would we do? We're gonna build around DeJounte Murray. Why would you do that?
Yes.
So you guys approve of tanking?
Yeah, if you have to.
Okay, that's all I wanted to hear. That's all I wanted to hear. Y'all say.
He really thought he won. Dude, this guy will say anything to win an argument. He's so annoying.
I'm a real I do not go out there to lose nothing.
We're not talking about you.
We're not talking about players. So that's why I do not consider him a good coach.
So you
taking for players and all this dumbass shit.
They need to ask him who is a good coach. They need to stop arguing with him and just ask him who did he believe is a good coach, and then from there attack the argument. Whoever he because the funny thing is, whoever he compares him to, Pop like will destroy them in any category. Like that's all you really got to do.
Fuck all that. That shit is weak, and you a punk.
That's the sound.
You ain't no good coach to me. If you're an owner,
like,
Steve Kerr better.
You sound like
Steve Kerr better.
And how?
Whoa, okay, Steve Kerr's better. Okay, that's a good one. All right, so Steve Kerr, does he have any champions on? Does he have any superstars? I mean, he has a lot of superstars. Does he have any superstars? Who did he just mentioned who he thought was better. Then you can ask him, okay, where did Steve Kerr play? I mean, does Steve Kerr, I don't know, come from any specific coaching tree? Does Steve Kerr ever give credit to a coach that taught him how to be a good coach? Did Steve Kerr build that team? Did he? Did he draft those players? Did he have any part in those players that they grabbed in the draft? Did he? No, he didn't. So like, you can attack it that angle. And that's a stupid comment in and of itself to say Steve Kerr's a better coach than Pop. That's crazy. Steve Kerr's a good coach, but come on, dude.
The Warriors tank when Clay was out. The Warriors tank when Clay was out.
Whoa.
Warriors did tank it.
No, they didn't use them number 2 picks. They didn't use the number 2 picks. They didn't use it. They didn't use it. They won the championship the next year, Gil.
The guy he just named the opportunity to coach.
Mark Jackson.
No, fuck it. Who gave that guy the opportunity to coach?
Where he coach at?
Steve Kerr inherited a great team.
Who gave Pop?
He inherited a great team. He's not a good coach.
He inherited.
He's not Pop. He's not. You guys Pop only one that can create players.
So
You hear that? Listen to what Butler's saying.
I'm just here to hold on.
That's a fact.
Y'all tripping.
Were they fine when they tanked?
They won the championship the next year.
But were they fine for tanking?
No.
Exactly.
No.
Everybody.
So he's a great coach and he tanked on purpose.
I said he's a better coach.
For tanking?
He's a better coach.
For tanking?
Because he won.
Won what?
He won championships.
With what?
After,
With
whatever.
what?
With whatever.
With what?
After tanking,
With
he
what?
came back with what he had.
With what?
With
They
hat-
tanked,
with-
and they
with
came
he
back
had-
with the same players and won.
With a championship team.
Hey, they literally tanked.
What the hell is this boy talking?
They literally tanked and came
just
back with the same
talking,
team.
y'all.
Who's
gotta
more
be something
responsible for the Spurs?
Hold on, they
dynasty?
came back with the same team, which went to the championship.
This boy's drunk.
Yeah,
Got to be something in that cup.
They went to the championship.
I was like, oh,
Got to be.
So they tanked the next year, got a number 2 pick.
Joe, you want to
and
go to
and
the
won
next
a
goal? 'Cause
championship.
They exhausting it.
We asked
They
him
The
that.
exhausting
number
trying
2
to
pick
change
had
my
nothing.
mind.
We ain't changed my
Hey,
mind.
hold on.
I
Hey,
still say I'm
and the
standing
number
on
2
what I'm
pick had
standing on.
nothing to do with the fuck. Nothing to do with it.
Pop
We
ain't
asked-
a good
we asked-
coach
Their
to
number
me.
2 pick had nothing to do with
He
it.
ain't a good coach to
but
me.
why do you?
Fuck with
Why
them.
would
In your opinion, who's
We
more
were just-
responsible for the Spurs dynasty? Duncan or Pop?
Duncan.
You lost in the chat again, like usual.
I don't care about no damn chat.
He lost again.
Shit.
Yeah.
Because of them
Fuck
points.
about no
Because of
damn
points.
chat.
Let's go. He lost. Chat, y'all won. Smart.
That man, Gilbert Arenas usually has bad takes, but he is nowhere near topping this dude. Oh man, that was terrible. Gosh, what's that lady's name after the conversation? Who, her? She is pretty. She looks good. She is pretty. She's pretty. Let's see. Let's see what the comments. Oh, these are a lot of comments. Oh boy. Okay. All right, this is a lot. That was probably one, if not the worst basketball take I've ever heard in my life. That's insane. They won 4 chips in 8 years. Their second championship was 03. Tony was a sophomore and Manu was a rookie. McCants just talking. Yeah, he doesn't even believe what he has to say. I like how he argued against himself and didn't even realize it when he said it takes years to develop talent that they drafted. He realized it was a stupid take from the get-go, but decided to go on regardless. Yeah, he was just, that was all ego, bro. He doesn't even believe what he's saying. I don't have a favorite team. I don't like nobody. That was funny. He had a full plate, and he said he cooked it. Gil was furious, rightfully so. My man Rashad and Brandon Mashaw of this podcast, Loud and Always Wrong. Let's see. The most L's take I've ever heard. Hold on, they said Gil's face 528.
They've had.
He hasn't won with the talent. He doesn't have
What
the
pick was
talent.
Kawhi Leonard?
Look, they have 4 straight losing seasons.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
4 straight losing seasons. Okay. Any other coach would get fired, right?
But that's what let you know.
No.
They're not paying it back.
No.
He's man. Woo, that was terrible. Let's see. That man put that take together while he was still talking. Yeah, it's pretty bad. That's pretty bad, guys. That's Rashad Lewis. No, that's Rashad Mccants. Is that his name? He played 4 years in the NBA and averaged 10 points per game. 4 seasons. He didn't, and he kept saying, when did they win? When did they win? And when did they win? And when did they win? He didn't know anything. He the king of clowns. He's just one of those annoying people that you'll catch in the barbershop, bro, that just be talking. That just think, like, I don't know, they just want to be right. They say something stupid and they run with it so they don't look too dumb. Terrible. Terrible, 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 terrible. God awful.